Hello everyone, welcome to Facebook Live today. I have a really cute little box that we're making today. This fun little box. This will be cute for any 4th of July celebration or just any summer celebration. You could customize the colors, change up the colors a little bit, use this for any birthday party. But it's really cute, and I'm going to show you what's inside in just a minute. We'll get to this in just a minute, but it is such a cute little box. All right, a few things while we're waiting for everybody to join us. Just a few things that I want to go over real quick. You are in your final hours, final day of the Kids Collection Buy One Get One 50% off. This ends tomorrow, June 30th. And so if you haven't already taken advantage of this promotion, make sure you do. You only have until tomorrow. And the same thing goes with the last chance list for the January through June mini catalog. If you have not already shopped the last chance list, if you have not got all of those wish list items, the final day to shop this catalog, will be tomorrow, June 30th. You need to get those orders in by tomorrow. After that, the items, they're gone. You can't get them. Sometimes they show up on the clearance rack, but you really can't bet on that. So if there's something you really want, make sure that you get it now. If you want July's Paper Pumpkin, you make sure you subscribe. There's a link in the video description to subscribe if you want July's Paper Pumpkin. There is a link. I think I put a link on in my VIP group if you want to take this little quiz. It gives you lots of little sneak peeks about July's kit, and you get a chance to win a free paper pumpkin too. They'll send you a little code and you can enter that to win a free paper pumpkin kit. So that's really fun. But I think that code, that link to the quiz is in my VIP group. So there's a link to that as well. So you can head there, join my VIP group, and take that quiz. It's really fun. I'm really excited about July's kit. It's going to be like nautical theme. There's going to be 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. So it's going to be really fun. All right, guys, we are just days away from celebration and the mini catalog launching. These launch Friday, July 1st, this Friday. Very excited about these. So I am getting these out to customers. If you have shopped with me in the past few months, you should have gotten one either by mail or in person. If you haven't, let me know and I will make sure to get you one. I'm still waiting on a few more catalogs to arrive. These cards are part of my card crate. I announced my card crate yesterday. I'm using the Best Butterfly stamp set. These are the cards you're going to make in card crate. That Best Butterfly stamp set, the bundle, is so much fun. You can make, I think I saw another demonstrator. She did the math between all the different butterfly pieces. Let me show. I think I have the stamp set here. Let me see if I can pull it out. The Best Butterflies, here it is. It is between all the different wings and the dies and the different combinations. I think she said that you could get over 6,000 different combinations of butterflies. So this set is literally endless combinations of butterflies. So if you love butterflies, these greetings are fantastic, by the way. So if you love these, make sure you sign up for my card crate. All the details are in the video description. It's $35. You get $20 in product. And it's shipped free. All right. This is my June host code. This is only good through tomorrow, Friday morning. Will have a brand new host code, and I will make sure to post that on my blog, on social media. But if you are shopping, this host code will only be good through June 30th. So make sure you shop using that host code then, and then on July 1st, when the new catalog goes live and celebration goes live, there will be a brand new host code, so make sure to check that out. All right, guys, this is what we're making today. It is so cute, so much fun. I was inspired by the little treat that's in here, and this is a non-food thing. I get a lot of requests for non-food items. I know that some of you don't want to do a lot of food treats, and that's good. So this is what I was inspired by. This is from Bath & Body Works. It's just their little hand cream, little like travel size hand cream. I actually keep these in my desk right next to me. I use these all day, but I loved like the blue and the stars and the little patriotic theme there. This fits perfectly in there. And then this will go right back through this way, but we're not going to tie it back up. We're just going to make the box so you can keep it all nice and tidy with the little bow, and it's so cute. So we're going to actually start with the box because we got lots of extras to do on the box that need to have a little bit of drying time. So let's start on the box and then we'll get to everything else. So of course you're going to need your Simply Scored, and you're going to need a piece of Starry Sky that is 8.5 by 7.5. We're going to start on the short side. It doesn't matter which side you start on, but I like to start on the short side. So 7.5, we're going to score it at 1 1/4 on each side. I'm going to turn it around and do 1 1/4 on that side as well. All right, now turn it to the 8.5 inch side, and we are going to score it at 1 at 1 5/8, 3 5/8, 4 7/8. Looking at my notes here, 6 7/8, and 7.5. Now I know that that's a lot of score lines. Don't worry about writing that down. It's in the video description and it will all be on my blog. All right, we're gonna move that out of the way. That's all the scoring. We don't have any like weird score lines or diagonals or anything like that. So we are going to, well, I was gonna do my sponging before I burnished it, but that's okay. We'll burnish it first. And that will actually give us a little bit of a better idea of where we need to add stuff, so it'll be fine. All right, so you're just gonna fold on all those score lines, and we're gonna do some sponging on here. Before we cut anything away, we are going to add some fun details on this. Actually, you know what? We're gonna cut it away first because that will make it easier for us. We won't have to worry about it being wet. So on the short side, we are going to cut out these 2 rectangles on each of the corners. So just go all the way around and you're just going to cut those out on each of those 4 corners. This box is pretty simple to put together. There's not fancy cutting, there's not fancy scoring. So it's just kind of your basic box, but it's got a fun little fold at the top, which makes it exciting and fun. All right, so we have our 4 corners cut away. And then you have a center square here, and all we're going to do is we're going to cut straight up on the rectangles on the side here, and then you're just going to cut these tabs at an angle, just like that. Okay, just cut those out, and you're going to do the same on this side. All right, now we won't have to worry about doing any trimming after we do some inking on here. Okay, move all your trash out of the way, move that off to the side. Okay, so we're gonna do some ink blending on here. Now I'm going to use a new product. These are our Star Treat bags. They are very cute. These are in the new mini catalog, and they are super, super cute. So you can put, I've seen people put like little battery operated candles in there, make little like festive luminaria things out of these, but these are super fun. But I took one apart, so I just cut off the front. I just kind of ripped the whole bag apart. And we're actually going to use this as a mask. We're going to add some stars to our cardstock here. So I'm going to grip my blending brush and a Starry Sky ink pad. And I'm going to make sure that's nice and inked. And I'm just going to kind of lay this up. I kind of want stars to go diagonally this way and diagonally that way, just along the front. So I'm just going to use this as a mask. And you can use this multiple times. So if you're making a lot of these boxes, just grab this mask. You just want to be careful about the edges. You don't want to kind of go past the edges. The stars don't have to be completely filled in either. We're just adding a little bit of extra dimension on these. They're going to be so pretty. Look at how cute that is. You guys see that? It's so pretty. I love it. So you can add more if you want. I'm going to turn it to this side. We're going to add some more on this side. So just hold that in place. You can use some Post-it tape to hold it in place if you want. Just grab your blending brush and add some ink. So if you don't have any of our stencils, we have lots of fun stencils, masks, but if you don't have any, look at what you have. You can always make your own. Use your die cutting machine, create your own, and do whatever you want. This, so I'm overlapping a few. I'm going to add a few right here. Okay, I think that's good. This is the bottom down here, so we don't need to worry about that. So this is going to be like the front and the back. I'm going to close up my ink pad. We're going to come back to that ink in just a minute, but I'm going to close that up for now. And we're going to add some extra little splatter and sparkle to this. So I have some grid paper down to protect my surface, and I'm going to use, this is our white craft ink. You can buy this in it comes with an uninked pad and then the refill. And I'm going to put a little blob of that just on a block. You can use any non-porous surface if you don't want to use the block. And then I'm going to use my Wink of Stella. Oops, I don't want to unscrew it. Take the lid off. And I'm just going to squeeze my Wink of Stella a little bit until some of the sparkle just kind of comes out. I'm going to mix those together onto my block. And this gets a little messy, so be careful. And I'm just going to kind of splatter it off my block all onto my my project. The white is going to dry pretty opaque. You're not gonna, there's gonna be some little like white splatters you can see, but for the most part it's gonna dry pretty opaque. But with the Wink of Stella, it's going to be super sparkly, and the whole box is gonna be nice and sparkly. All right, now to clean that off, you're just gonna get a baby wipe, clean that off a wet paper towel. I'm just gonna set that aside for now. And then do the same thing with your Wink of Stella brush. I just wipe it clean on a baby wipe, and then it's fine. All right, so we're gonna set this whole thing off to the side to dry. You can always hit it with your heat tool. I hope that it dries in time. We don't have a lot more to do for this box, but I hope it dries in time. All right, so we are going to work on our little stamped greeting here. So I'm going to pull out a piece of white. This white, I didn't write down the measurements for this white. I think this is 1.5. Yeah, this is a 1.5 by 5. And I cut it using the dies from the Scallop Contours Dies. I use this border die. And I love this border die. I use this border die all the time. And so I just cut the bottom edge with that. And we're going to do some stamping on here. So I have the Good Feelings stamp set. I love this one, especially for cards. I love giant greetings. We're just going to use this Hip Hip Hooray down here. So we're going to start with our Sweet Sorbet. We're just going to go across the front, and actually I'm going to grab, do I have more grid paper? I'm going to grab another piece. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. This is our last Facebook Live for June. So if I get a little bit on our background here, it's okay. All right, I'm going to try to do this straight. I'm going to have to pull this down just a little bit. And we're going to do like hip hip all the way across. We're going to do 2 rows of that. It doesn't have to be super straight. If you are worried about it getting super duper straight, make sure you pull out your Stamparatus. And we're going to do another row right below it. So we have lots of hip hip, hip hip. Okay, that's it with our Sweet Sorbet. Now remember, you could modify this for a birthday party. A graduation party would be cool. You can make this box in the graduation school's colors. All right, now we're going to go through with our Hooray back in Starry Sky and just overlapping those just like that. Hip hip hooray, just like that. So cute. This is my favorite way to use these 2 greetings. I love how they kind of work together. They overlap. It's so much fun. All right, so you're going to bring this back. This is nowhere near dry. I should have made another one in advance, but I did not, and I don't have my heat tool ready, so there's not a lot we can do. How's everybody doing? I see you guys commenting. Kathy, are you making the box with me? Oh, I'm so excited. Make sure to post pictures. We're gonna just we're gonna go through it. All right, one thing that I did want to do, I do want to round these corners. So I'm going to pull this in, and we're going to round the corners. See, that one I didn't do a very good job. Round the corners. The bigger spots are the ones that are wet. For the most part, they're mostly dry. We'll find out. We'll see how much I get on my hands. All right, I'm going to move the scratch paper out of the way. We don't need that anymore. All right, so I have another lotion ready to go in, and I have die cut. You'll see all these little stars on here. I actually die cut these all in advance. So I have a bunch here. So now I die cut them with Sweet Sorbet and with our distressed gold paper. I haven't used this distressed gold paper too much. It's in our mini catalog, or it's in our annual catalog, and it is gorgeous. I'm just trying to separate these. Let me pull out that paper so you can see how pretty it is. So this paper is so pretty. It's like distressed, just like it says, but it is gorgeous, gorgeous gold. So the gold would go with anything you guys are doing. So let's go ahead and put our box together. I'm going to use some Stampin' Seal Plus, and I'm going to put some adhesive. I don't want to flip this over just yet, but I'm going to put some adhesive on these little tabs, on the inside of these little tabs. And I'm going to show you why in just a minute. And then whichever side is going to be my front, I think this side's going to be my front. So on the front, you want to put the adhesive on the inside of those tabs too. Now, if your ink was dry, you could just flip it over, and that would be fine. But again, we're going to have to power through with some wet spots, but that's okay. All right, now for the back, this part's the back. We're going to put this tab on the outside of our box, just like that. We're going to glue this down on the outside. And by doing that, we're going to sandwich those little tabs between the front and the back, and then you won't have any tabs on the inside. And this just gets lined up just like that. And this, there we go. This is the front of our box. Isn't that cute? So the box will fold down just like that. Isn't that cute? Such a cute little box, right? I love it. You can fit a ton of stuff in here too. The little lotions from Bath & Body Works fit just perfectly in there. And I'm going to make a little hole. Just eyeball it, eyeball center, whatever center looks good. This is just a regular handheld punch. We're going to punch through both of those. And we're going to string some ribbon. The ribbon I'm using is the glittered organdy ribbon. So I'm just going to lay this flat, tie this around the front here. And let's see, I'm going to untwist it from the back. There we go. And we're going to just tie a little bow. Get that nice and secure. Okay, let me cut this off. Okay, tie a little bow. Easier said than done. There's lots of sparkle and texture on this box. I can see it all over. It's because we use that Stella pen. You can do the splatter. If you just want the white splatter, you can do that with just a water painter or an aqua painter, whatever you have. But I love doing that splatter with the Stella because you get so much sparkle. I just love it. Okay, so there's our bow. It's not perfect, but it'll do. It'll do. So cute. Now, when I'm tying a bow, or when I'm making a box and the bow needs to be untied to get to the treat, I always like to give them a little bit more ribbon than I normally would, just so, because if they have to retie it, you don't want it to be frustrating for them. Right, now we take our little piece here, and I didn't get out dimensionals. Okay. Get my little box of adhesive. We're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. Just a few little pieces around. Peel those off. And this goes right on the front. Just like that. And you can fill this with anything. You could put little candies in here or whatever you want. I found those little lotions at Bath & Body Works the other day and I thought, well, that will work perfect. All right, now I'm just going to go through. I'm going to add a few little dots of glue and I'm going to stick my stars on. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool and just drop my stars in. You can also use glue dots if you don't like the liquid glue. That's fine. Use glue dots to stick your stars on. And we're going to do a few around the greeting down here. So I'm going to put one here, I'm going to put one down here, and then a couple over here. Some of my ink got a little crazy over here, so I'm going to just cover that up with my stars. So whatever you have, die cut. I think I die cut 6 of each of these stars from the Give It a Whirl dies. And let's see, one more right there, just like that. There we go. Isn't that cute? So it's perfect for this weekend. If you still need any last minute project ideas for this weekend, this is perfect. If you are hosting some birthday party celebrations or something later this summer, this would be perfect too. This is a great little gift. I'm going to pull this out just so you can see what is in it and then the finished box. Super cute. I love this little box. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Now, I do have a fun special thing that I am starting up again during Celebration. You guys remember back in Celebration, January and February, I did Celebration Sundays, so I'm going to bring that back starting this Sunday. So starting July 3rd, we're doing Celebration Sundays. I'm going to feature a different Celebration product every Sunday. And this Sunday, of course, we are starting with the hippos, the hippo dies and the hippo stamp set, and we are going to make this adorable card on Sunday. So join me in my VIP group at 10 a.m. Mountain Time on Sunday for Celebration Sundays. It'll be every Sunday for July and August, and I'm gonna have some cute projects to share with you. All right, guys, if you're watching this on Facebook, please share this with your friends. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you guys on Sunday in my VIP group. Bye.